What exercise? What split would you say for a strongman so he doesn't hurt himself?
I think preacher curls. Preacher curls would be the best one.
But
then again, a lot of guys, they're doing the biceps in the wrong.
So with dumbbells?
With dumbbells, I would do them with a one dumbbell. Let's say I'll start always from my left. Even like usually my left was smaller by a couple of centimeters all the time.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out how to sort of equal them out.
Yeah.
So I started to do everything from my left. Every biceps curl, left. And in 3 or 4 months, it became the same.
Really?
Yeah. It was weird. So everybody who wants to build equally looking guns, always start from your weak hand. So if your left hand, start with your right, and the way around, And I would do 21s, a lot of 21s.
So you do sort of half movement on the way up, half movement from the way down, and then full movement.
One. Yeah.
So you build bodybuilding stuff.
A lot of it, and what I do as well, I would try to keep the tension on the muscle constantly. I think if you want to get strong, you have to have a muscle. I know, like it doesn't work the way with the lifting, Olympic lifting. It's just different. I think the muscle works differently, but in general, for the strongman, I think you have to do bodybuilding stuff.
How about stretching them off though? I've heard a lot of guys do straight bar, with no weight on it, just to try and stretch off.
No, I would massage them better.
Really?
I
forget who it was who told me he did 100 reps every day on a straight 20-kilo bar to try and stretch them out and keep the blood flowing.
I don't know.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. No. I think with arm wrestling, I would stretch them better. Even all the tendons, the muscles would get used to that. And that's sort of when I tore this one, I sort of knew that's gonna happen because I was flipping tires just with my arms. I wasn't using my back. And now I nailed the techniques when it comes to overusing your biceps. They're better. They don't saw as much anymore, though they're big enough, but they don't have issues with them. So that's good.
What if we put your biceps and Radzikovski's triceps together?
Actually, I have a picture from Poland, Harlem. It's a pretty cool picture. And I thought Radzikovski's biceps and triceps is big.
I've seen the photo. You were standing, you blew him away.
Yeah, I blew him away.
You were close to the camera though.
Yeah, that's what he said as well. I was like, Krzysztof, did you see this picture? He's like, it's all bullshit.
I'm joking. He said that to me.
Yeah. Paul, I was like, I get you there. He's like, no, he didn't. I was like, yeah, his triceps is insane.
So, okay, forget the biceps for one second. One last thought. You're coming into strongman. What would someone of reasonably average height, albeit you're thick-wristed and thick-jointed and full of fast-twitch muscle, but what would you say to the guy who maybe has to take on the giants? What do you work on, and what's
Everything.
the number one thing?
Everything. Don't have weaknesses.
Right.
Loads of guys have their good events and they stick to them and they're saying, it's my weak event. Like that's how I finished. First in Arnold Classic and second in World's Strongest Man. I never took first place in any event, but I was always top 3, top 4. That's how you make your points, and then you end up being at a very good placing. In Arnold Classic, I haven't won an event as well, but I did well in all of them. And I don't have weakness. If you don't have weaknesses, you're the hardest man to beat. That's the problem with Big Z as well, and with Brian. They have no weaknesses.
It's very true, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't have weaknesses. When you don't have a weakness, that's it. They say for the shorter guys, the cactus is a weakness. And I always have that problem. I said, right, I'll back off from deadlift, from overhead, and I'll do more cactus.
Yeah.
And suddenly I became very good.
That's because height can be a problem there.
Did
you find it fitting it between your legs as well?
Yeah, that's the problem. But you have to work like on everything else. You have to do the event training. Apart from the bodybuilding, that you have to do that as well, in my opinion. It's everything combined, and listen to your body. When you listen to your body, it's sort of.
Now, of course, tell us quickly, what kind of raw squatting have you done? I know you're not competitive at it, but you at World's Strongest Man a few years ago when you banged out 11 reps with ease at whatever it was, 325, which is like 750 pounds almost.
Squats. It was. I loved it.
At your best, what would you do?
In that competition, I could have done probably 18.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought, because the last one was way too easy as well.
But do you ever? What's your best kind of, strongest in reps and give us some numbers.
In the gym, I think 12
At
320.
320 kilograms, that's like 700 something pounds.
Yeah. It's close to the LA weight that they done that.
So 725, I think.
Yeah. And I just done 12 and I said, right, it's enough with the barbell.
What were you wearing? Suits?
No suits. I never wear suits. I hate suits because I think I like to go as deep as I can. That's my problem. And with the suit, it doesn't feel right.
Well, your hamstrings almost hit off your calves, don't they?
Yeah.
A bit like an Olympic lifter.
Yeah. That's I have it bounce at the end, slide bit, but I try to control it as well at the same time, So squat is pretty good.
Yeah. Squats. Something else that's 12 or 225. Well, how about?
Well, I'll promise you one.
Go on then, please.
In a year time, if my back is fine, I'll do 350 for 10 at least.
350 for 10.
Yeah.
In squat, wearing
only
my underpants.
Joints Pro. Just to say my knees. That's all I'm gonna do.
Just because they squat it for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the plug, dude.
Yeah.